Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mr. Teacups, and I welcome you back to Oxford United challenging for the Premier League. So we're back. It's been a couple of days since I uploaded. I really should get more regular, but we're going to dive balls deep into this because the transfer deadline day has come and went. The only player we bought this window was Hayden White. We may regret that, but we didn't have a lot of money. We had about 700 grand to spend, so we couldn't really buy many players. I'm still in the market for a new centre-back as Mullins is retiring at the end of this season. And I don't know, maybe a couple more pacey players I would like to get. I'd like to get a new goalkeeper because my goalkeeper, you know, he's 71 rated. I think he might even be 72 now. But he's so clumsy. Like, he doesn't play like a 71 rated keeper for me. For me, he feels like 50. You know, he's just so clumsy for me. He's so slow and he makes so many mistakes. And maybe the next transfer window, we might look into some players, but who knows. So we're going to dive balls deep into the first game of the day. We got some Capital One Cup action. Oxford United at home to the NK Dons, and this is how it went. So we've had some pretty slow starts over the past few episodes. It's expected because I always have a slow start to a new season. It's just happened League 2, League 1, so slow, but hopefully we can pick it up in the Championship. But we do have a Capital One Cup game. It doesn't really matter what the result is because I don't really intend to win this cup, but we'll see how far we can go. But I was playing well this game, and for once we actually struck early, and around about the 10th minute, Crow has the ball in the midfield. He doesn't know what to do, so he plays it to Bruma. Bruma's like, you know what, I'm going to play this to Potter. Potter's going to have a banging shot, like he always does, and he finesses it home like it's nothing. How many goals has he scored for me like this? Absolutely millions. Easy goal from him, 1-0. I couldn't have asked for a better start, and it got even better. Around about the 24th minute, we have the ball in the midfield. It's played to my new Japanese midfielder. He plays it to Neil. He plays a cheeky through ball to Bruma. He hits the post. My Japanese midfielder comes in, gets the header, puts in the back in there. It's 2-0. So I'm going to have not a lot of time to comment for the third goal because literally after we scored that second goal, we scored the third. We're on a beautiful break. Bruma has the ball. He plays it to Neil. He finds himself in acres of space and he just runs in, slots in the back of net near post. Keeper probably should do a little bit better, but it's Neil. He's a fucking talent. It's 3-0. So sadly, that's where the first half goals ended. Great start to a first half, 3 goals. That's pretty beautiful. You know, we haven't had that many goals in the first half for a long ass time. This game's all to play for in the second half. So the second half was somewhat different. We really didn't have the stranglehold we had in the first half. We wasn't as clinical, and MK Dons did pull one back. Around about 65th minute, they're playing some beautiful football in the midfield. Striker holds the elbow up front, waits for a pass, passes it to a midfielder. He plays it to Powell, and he just takes like 2 of my defenders out of the game with a beautiful turn, and he slots in the back in there. It's 3-1. So I was a little bit worried because not too long after that goal winning, they got another one. Around about the 85th minute, right? They play a beautiful free ball to one of their strikers. He has a couple of shots. They're saved. I'm like, get this fucking ball away. But no one can clear it. He finally gets the rebound. Puts it in the back in there. It's 3-2. So sadly, all of this second half has been MK Dons. We literally didn't have a shot at goal in the second half. They were completely dominating us. And I was scared they was going to clinch a draw out of this. But luckily, we held on for the 3-2 victory. Decent way to start a day. You got your 5 a day. You got your 5 goals. Let's move on to the next game. So after the game, I was checking my squad report, and actually quite a few of my players have actually leveled up. We level up. Danny Rose, striker Danny Rose, actually leveled up. A lot of my young players have leveled up, which is good. So we do have a bright future in our youth section for our team. But I'm not really going to play them out now because I've got loads of midfielders who are rated like 60 something, but we just have so many midfielders right now and I just don't have the space for them. But nevertheless, it's time to get on to the second game of the day. We finally got some Championship action. Oxford United at home to Middlesbrough, a team that hasn't been in the Premier League for a long ass fucking time. Let's see how it went. So Middlesbrough have a pretty decent team in this game. And they were really difficult to play against. Not much was actually happening in this game. And I'm going to spoil the first half because the first half came and went. So we'll play for in the second half. So I'm literally saying that, but I'm struggling to look for highlights in the second half. This game was just frustrating. My strikers just could not get an eye on goal. Bruma was just not making those runs. Neil, like this is the thing for me, Neil is just either hit or miss. Like he'll either play a game where his first touch is just beautiful. Like the last game, his touches were beautiful. But this game, he just kept taking dead touches. Like he was through on goal a couple of times and he just took one horrible touch. I was just like, don't take a bad touch. He fucking took it, keeper scrambles the ball and gets it. And that was just the way this game went. And I'm sad to say, this game ended in a draw, 0-0. It's a point, I guess, but we would have hoped for better. So we've had a slow start to the championship season. I know I've said this, we always do have slow starts to a new season, like we did the past 2 seasons we have. We're hoping we can start picking up points later on as we get adapted to the new standard of opposition. But it's pretty difficult in the championship because teams are a lot better than League One, miles a lot better. You know, we got loads of ex-Premiership teams in this league. It's going to be difficult. But it's time to move on to the third game of the day. And the third game of the day is Oxford United away to Blackpool, and this is how it went. So Blackpool, great team in this game, absolutely amazing team. They got a lot of young talent there. I think they actually still had Tom Ince at this point. I don't think they actually sold him yet. But I kind of want to fast forward this game, so we're going to have a 4-game special today because we lost this game 2-0. You're going to see both goals in the background right now as I'm speaking because this game was just shocking for me. Absolutely shocking. I could not break through. I just could not break through Blackpool's defence. It was fucking frustrating, and I don't really want to show any highlights or talk about this game. I'm going to forget it ever happened, so it's time to move on to the next game. So it's time for the 4th and final game of the day. I very rarely do 4 games. I usually do them at the end of the season specials, but I feel like we need one today. We need a victory on the board. Can I get it in the 4th game of the day? Oxford United at home to Brighton, and this is how it went. So finally, we got a championship game where we actually got off to a beautiful start. One of my defenders plays a beautiful ball upfield to Neil. He heads it down for my Japanese midfielder. He plays it back to Neil. Neil plays a teasing love through ball back to Bremer. He has the finesse. He has the confidence to put this in the back end net. It's 1-0. So finally, we got off to a good start. Praise Jesus. Simple as that. It could have been even better. We did have a lot of opportunities this game. And I'm going to show you such a disgusting miss, right? I might even title this my worst miss ever, right? So about 36th minute, we're in on goal. Neil has the ball. He plays it to Davis. He has a shot. It's saved. Carrera runs in. Open goal, right? Open goal. He's got a head. He just got to literally get a nut on this. He could just put this in with his little toe, right? And this would go in the back of net. Hell, he could probably even blow this in the back of net. But somehow, he manages to head this over the net, right? I was literally shocked. Honestly, I was just shocked when he missed this opportunity. Without a doubt, my worst miss so far in my FIFA 14 career. Carrera, that's embarrassing. But I digress, we have to move on. First half came and went, still to play for in the second half. So what can I say about the second half? There were some opportunities, but not a lot. We started really slow, there was some action later on, but to be honest with you, not much really happened. We won this game, yep, we finally won a fucking game in the championship. Good 3 points from the lads. Bruma's 10th minute strike made the difference. So today we've had 2 wins, a draw and a loss. Quite a variety there, but at least we got 2 wins. We would like to have got something against Blackpool, but we didn't. There's nothing I can do about it. It's time to move on. So hope you enjoyed. Hope you join me next time. We got a lot of crucial games coming up. We got to get this championship season done. I want to get the mighty Oxford into the Premier League. So I hope you join me then. I've been Mr. T. Rate, comment, subscribe. See you next time.